police lose control of Canary Wharf. More protests, probably even bigger protests, actually took place outside the Britannia Hotel once again in Canary Wharf. This time the family of a lady called Canary, that's the lady I brought you a video of last week, who was arrested when an illegal immigrant entered the home of her blind auntie. She is now, of course, herself under lock and key at the moment, and people are demanding that she be freed, and rightly so.
Free Canary! Free Canary! Free Canary! Free Canary! Free Canary!
Free Canary! Free Canary! Free Canary! Free Canary! Free Canary! Free Canary! Free Canary! Free Canary!
I'll tell you something good that's coming out of these protests. First of all, British people are standing up to be counted. Also, look at the crowd, the diversity of the crowd. It's actually a very diverse crowd. Excuse me, there are black people, white people, doesn't really matter. All coming together and uniting against the establishment, against the police, and against two-tier justice. And guess what happened when the police tried to issue a Section 40 dispersal order outside the hotel?
There are many, many more! Many, many more! Many, many more than you! You can shove your Section 40 up your arse! You can shove your Section 40 up your arse! You can shove your Section 40! Shove your Section 40! And shove your Section 40 up your arse!
You can shove your Section 40 up your arse. The police look bewildered. Oh no, no one's listening to us. No one's got any respect for us. Well, who'd have thought? In that first chant, there's many more of us than you. And it's true. There's only about 140,000 police officers in Britain. And I wouldn't be surprised if we are close to well over 500,000, possibly even getting up to 1 million people going on the streets every single week, up and down the country that is, dispersed around the country, outside different hotels, protesting. The police have already said, don't expect us to hold the line if things really kick off, because we don't have the numbers for it. You can bring in the army if you want. Our entire armed forces are only about 100,000, the army being about 74,000 of that. And although the government are handling it appallingly by just focusing on things abroad rather than actually talking about what's going on in our own country, I think they've actually realised they can't just come out and call everyone now far-right bigots, because there are women and children at these so-called pink protests. There are people of all, as I said, different religions, different races at these protests. The long and short of it is, they don't know how to handle this. They don't know what to do. If they inflame the situation further, you can bring out every single emergency service personnel you can think of, as I said, including the armed forces, and you still don't have enough to hold back the tide of people that are sick to death of living in a country where such injustice is meted upon its own people. Combine that with the fact we've got a government that doesn't know what it's doing and is about to increase your taxes again in the budget in a couple of months' time, I can only see the anger growing more and more, and thankfully these protests have been peaceful. And that's something else that the establishment don't like. They want you to act like a tosser, start smashing things up, start looting businesses, but that's not the way us British people behave. So keep doing what you're doing peacefully. Don't give them, the police or Starmer, don't give them the satisfaction of behaving like thugs, because that's what they want you to do. Then they can get you rushed through the courts and locked up. This kind of peaceful yet assertive civil disobedience is actually perfectly legal, and you're doing nothing wrong.